Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. What's up, guys? Hope all is well. This is the earliest that I think I've ever made a video. It's about 5:50 a.m. It's still a little dark outside, so that's why I'm not on the balcony. And I just want to get this video off because another thing, it takes my videos quite some time to actually upload and process. And I would just like for them to upload and process earlier or sooner than later. So, guys, I would just like to provide a quick recap of yesterday, I guess. Yesterday was a busy day at work. I was super busy. I'm always super busy. But there was a highlight, and there were actually two highlights. So, the first highlight is that I did my thing, y'all. I did my thing in the classroom, like Monday and yesterday. When I tell you I did my thing in the classroom, I did my thing. Like, I feel like this is my first actual week of teaching. Although I was hired back in April, I did online teaching, but that to me, that doesn't really count. I mean, it counts, but it's different. And then the first 3 weeks or 4 weeks, it was a challenge for me because I had that project that I was putting my all into. So when I'm putting my all into one thing, other things are going to, I just cannot do it to the best of my ability. But when I tell you yesterday and today, I did my thing, and I intend to do my thing with this whole teaching thing. Like, I noticed a complete difference in myself and also in my students, because while I was prioritizing the schedule, I mean, I taught my classes, but it was more so they were playing educational games, and it wasn't like I was pouring into them like I wanted to. But yesterday and the day before, I poured into them, and it was really cool. Like, I taught them about internet safety and being safe on the internet, using your tablet and stuff. Don't talk to strangers on the internet. If they message you, what do you do? And it was very engaging and interactive. And when I tell y'all, I know my ancestors and my spirit guides and my angels was in the back of that classroom, like, that's us right there. That's us right there. We knew you had it in you, baby girl. Like, I know they were with me, watching me, cheering me on, being my cheerleaders in the background. The teaching assistants were even different because they might not have been too fond of me. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, something that my supervisor told me yesterday, and which is very true. People, they don't know the roles that you play, and if they're not in your shoes, they do not know what you're going through. So the teacher assistants, I don't think they were too fond of me, which is okay. However, they do not understand that I was instructed to have this schedule as my priority. So there were some areas that did not receive the attention that it should have received. I'm only one person. I did the best that I could at that time, but they were even more helpful with assisting me with managing the classroom, and they were actually engaged. Like, I locked eyes with one of them, and she was like into my lesson, like really into my lesson, like, wow, this girl knows her stuff. And yeah, I know my stuff. I can just only do but so much, and when I'm being pulled in so many directions, it's just not easy. But now that timetable is off of me for like a day or two, because I'm sure it will be back. But I'm able to focus on other areas. So my teaching, I did my thing. 4 minutes in teaching, I did my whole thing. I'm gonna continue to do my thing. With the iPads, I am responsible for updating, creating Apple accounts, all that good stuff. For the iPads, 80 iPads, they're sitting, some of them are sitting in my office. I need to get to them. I have not been able to get to them because that timetable has been on the top of my list. So my school, we have 2 locations, one in Chiang Mai and one in Bangkok. And I sent my supervisor a message like, hey, can I reach out to the people in Bangkok and see how they're managing their iPad program? And she was like, yeah. And the reason why I did not, the reason why I asked her, because just in politics, period, like, sometimes you may not you as in a company may not want to look bad so in the other company, even though you're family, like it may become competitive and competition and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, hey, can I reach out? And she was like, yeah. So I reached out and to the head IT guy, and I'm like, hey, you know, I wanted to know if you could let me know what tools and resources you guys are using to manage your iPad program. And he's like, sure, yeah, I can send you over to the to our ICT teacher and he can help you out. ICT teacher was super cool. He's like, yeah, we're using this for that, we're using this for that, and we're using this for that. So I'm like, oh yeah, because I was really going to have to, I feel like I'm talking fast, but I was going to have to update 80 iPads. I was going to have to manually create the accounts and stuff like that. So because I thought to say, hey, can you help me out? Like sometimes that's all it takes, and like things just open up for you. Like I'm so grateful because I've just been looking at those iPads wondering how I was going to get it done, and I know that I had to get it done, but it's just like a seamless process. So long story short, with the iPads, I'm like, hey, so since we're a part of the same school, can you just add me as an admin, and then I can just start setting my stuff up? And he was like, bet. I mean, he didn't say bet, but he was like, bet, yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna add you tomorrow and we're gonna talk about it. That's my Ebonics. He didn't really say it like that. I mean, he said it in a professional manner, but like, I'm grateful for that. So now I can really implement this iPad program and be very efficient. And when it's time for me to roll, I know I did that. I'm gonna have it documented so that the next person can pick it up. And that's on my resume that I implemented the program for the school. So it's like I see these opportunities and I use them as opportunities. And sometimes I have challenging days. And sometimes one of my students gave me a flower yesterday. I helped out at playground duty. I'm gonna get back to the challenges and stuff. I have ADHD, so forgive me. But yeah, one of my, her name was Angela. She was on the playground and she ran up to me. I left them in school and she was like, here, and handed me the flowers. It was so cute. So yeah, Angela gave me some flowers yesterday. My kids are so cute and so thoughtful. So yeah, like I take the challenging days, and it's a lot of challenges. It's a lot of challenging days at work. I just try to use those days as opportunities to learn, grow, and strengthen myself, because sometimes I get like really furious, you know, of certain situations. But again, as I said, I try to keep a level head, keep my head up, and say, what is this teaching me? And everything is teaching me something, and everything is helping me to grow and evolve and strengthen myself. And yeah, like it's coming together. Things will still be stressful, but it's good to know for me personally, that I am making progress in these areas, so that, I don't know, people need to get off of my back. And it sounds crazy, but people just need to get off of my back. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm blabbing now. I'm doing my thing. I'm getting better and better. I'm growing. I'm in a new situation. I'm doing my thing. Like, I'm doing my thing. And as I'm doing my thing, these things are helping me to do my thing on that next level. And I know that next level is around the corner. Like, I know it is. I feel it. I feel it. I do not know how, but I feel it. And yeah, you take the good with the challenging. And for me, the art of death and rebirth. Like, it really is an art. I might fall. I might fall. I might die. I might have some challenging days. But believe that I'm going to come back stronger and better every single time. So this is 9 minutes in. I do not want to make this a long video like last time. So, guys, I hope you're well. Comment. Like, let me know your thoughts. How you feeling? What's going on? What do you think? Yeah, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever time you watch this, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.